I think this may be my favorite mountain town I've ever seen. I don't know, I didn't know Colorado was this good.
It's amazing. If we haven't already said enough times, we are very impressed with Colorado.
Well, we left Durango after enjoying an easygoing morning and the best breakfast burrito I've ever had.
That's right. So yeah, that was a really great start to the day, and our bartender last night told us to come up to Andrews Lake.
Andrews Lake, southern Colorado, San Juan Mountains. It looks a bit like Glacier National Park, which is also in the Rockies. We're visiting the beautiful mountain town of Silverton, Colorado at 9,000 feet up in the air, and people are doing it right with off-roading buggies and all kinds of stuff. I'm following the regulation for COVID strictly and I look like a desperado.
You do, you fit right in.
Which makes my day. I got some oxygen boost. Let's see if this is worth the money. It's weightless, so we just paid for air.
Right, how do we do this?
This is how we're traveling through Colorado with our water and the oxygen handy by the steering wheel here. If you're wondering, it does make a difference. But you don't want to overdo it because it will make you dizzy and you're driving off the edge of a mountain at that point if you make a mistake. This is the Red Mountain Overlook, and no joke, the mountain is red, and in fact such red mountains give the name of the state Colorado, which was named by the Spanish who first explored here. And it is because of large deposits of iron in this mountain, and it's high up here and I can feel the lack of oxygen. Much better. It's simply fantastic here in Colorado where we're smitten. We love it. The road we're driving is a real gem, and it is known for being the best scenic drive of southern Colorado, and it's known as the San Juan Skyway. It's part of Route 550, Colorado 550 State Road.
So right here, just below that viewpoint, we're here at the Eldorado mine, and this is the eastern entrance. And so it says that a lot of the workers used to enter right here, and there's over 100 miles of underground mines, which is just incredible. Like, this is quite the scene, but man, this would be really crazy to do in the winter or when the weather is pretty nuts. But look at that view. It's just gorgeous.
feasting on eye candy in the mountains. Let's check out this waterfall. What is even cooler is that this turnout is not the end of anything, it's the beginning of a 4x4 vehicle trail. You can take your Jeep up there and who knows how amazing that is. We'll find out one day.
Very aptly named, Engineer Mountain Road.
Yeah, you can come up here. Rough high clearance and then engineering pass only can be done this way. And then you're in between all wilderness here, see? Preserve National Forest and some really crazy rough roads going right through. We're feeling amazing today.
Yeah, natural high.
I can't lie, we probably have the smallest vehicle I've seen all day, but it's taking us places and it is all-wheel drive in case we get off the nice road surface. But way out in the back where these cars are coming from is where we came from as well. So we did a huge mountain pass with this Subaru Impreza. Our car is a media production studio right now. Everywhere we have devices that help us film this. This is a big production for us. We're gonna make many hours worth of content here. I was just saying we have the smallest car in the road, but it's still taken us far and it's been turned into a full-on media production studio.
That's true, yeah. And hey, we passed a Prius on the way, so there are other cars out here that are smaller and weaker than ours.
We're almost in the town of Ouray and we see some commotion, so we want to see what's going on. Some accident happened here?
Oh yeah, car's off the side.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Was there people in it?
Yeah, at the time.
Oh wow. So yeah, dangerous environment here.
Yeah, you do have to watch it. Like hiking too. You can make a really fatal mistake hiking. So
Yeah. We just came down this road and it was pretty scary. I measured my beats per minute and turns out I have nerves of steel because they were 83. I wasn't stressing it, but this is stressful. Seeing the outcome of an accident is pretty stressful.
Southwest Colorado, and we're really looking forward to it, but we're really mind blown by how impressed we are with southwestern Colorado. And if it weren't for the COVID cases in Arizona skyrocketing, we would have been in Arizona instead, so it wasn't very high on our list to come to Colorado at all.
That's right, so we had to reschedule the trip very hastily, and wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's incredible.
That's cool.
Yeah, so I've always heard a lot of good things, only good things about Colorado, and I'm a mountain person, so I've always wanted to come here, and I focused on the mountain, I guess, but I didn't know much about this state when I was planning, other than I knew Denver, I knew Boulder, I knew Aspen, and I knew Mesa Verde, and that was it. But now we're exploring this area we never knew existed in southwest Colorado. We just drove the San Juan Scenic Road, and everything around here is just amazing. It's stunning. Drove a bit out of Ouray, Colorado, about an hour across incredibly scenic roads, and now we're in a stunning place called Telluride, Colorado.
Is it Telluride or Telluride?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's a really cool town. It's amazing, and actually I think I see the ski lift
Oh
there.
my god, yes.
Right there. Yeah, so it's like a resort town and much bigger than Park City, but also really, really well done. Lots of stuff to do here.
From the first glance we took, I think this may be my favorite mountain town I've ever seen. At least the way it looks and what it provides just looks stunning. I don't know, I didn't know Colorado was this good.
It's amazing. We're very, if we haven't already said enough times, we were very impressed with Colorado.
Yeah, and take a look at this. Right as a backdrop of the whole town, there's a huge wall of mountains which have snow until now in June, and a crazy awesome waterfall. This is the city park in Telluride, and this is where you could be playing baseball, or your kids could be playing baseball.
There's so many shots at this waterfall.
Yeah, amazing.
It's just amazing.
You know, it reminds me a bit of Hawaii because of the mountains jumping right up like this. Score!
So, when I was zooming in with my lens, I saw that there seemed to be some kind of chairlift going up the mountain. And as we got closer, it turns out it's not a chairlift, it's a gondola. Not only is it a gondola, but it's a free gondola, which is amazing.
It is really amazing. So yeah, now we're elevating high.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the whole town is behind us. Yeah, the view is this way. And they say no mask, no ride, but that's the only condition because it's free. Yeah, so far, man, only good things to say. It's just incredible. And this is summer tourism. What it's famous for is winter tourism. So we haven't even seen the peak of this experience. It's just,
Winter would just be amazing.
yeah.
If this is still free in the winter, then this is just a win, but I don't know.
I would doubt that.
I doubt it too, but who knows?
On top, and the weather is amazing. It's not at all cold, it's just a lot higher, so I'm just gonna help myself to some more oxygen, and we're gonna take a nice walk up here. And in the absence of snow, this becomes really just hiking trails. Here, right in the ski resort, they have provided some hiking trails as well, and you can also bike them or ride a horse, so it's not just for skiing. And on this side, it turns out that there's another base here for skiing, and probably we're seeing another chairlift go that way, so I'm guessing they take a chairlift from each end of this town. Yeah. Out there in the distance you can see a bluff rising, and it's actually over the road we just came in through, and there's an airstrip on it, so when you're landing in, this is where you're landing, on that bluff there. We're gonna take a leisurely trail here, no exertion because of the oxygen.
Here's the history of it.
So gold and silver was mined here, and still we're in the San Juan mountains.
Oh, here we go. A telluride is a class of compounds derived from the element tellurium.
Tellurium.
Tellurium, that's a mouthful.
affected?
I'm not feeling great. No,
We need to get food.
we may just need to.
Ah, what fun time here. Now we need a meal. We haven't eaten since morning.
And I did a little research. So Telluride itself is at 8,750 feet, and the high point that we were at is about 10,000. So we climbed almost 2,000, feet in like a matter of minutes. So that does explain why we felt so weird up there.
The mining in this town caused 350 miles of tunnels to be built, enough to reach from San Francisco to Los Angeles. Billions of dollars in gold, silver, copper, lead and zinc have been produced. Interesting.
Well, we are on our way out of Telluride, and they're actually repaving the road right now, so we're in a little bit of a traffic jam, but that's okay because they actually fix their roads around here, so I don't mind.
The road is pristine, just like about everything in this town, and we want to come back already. There's world-class skiing here. There's also a great film festival, and really a four-season tourism, so it's a great spot.
And people actually live here. There's a lot of infrastructure. We passed a school, we passed some, sports fields. So yeah, it's livable for that reason too. And it's actually really big. So, if you want to just hang out in town, if you're not into outdoors for some reason, I think you could keep yourself pretty occupied. And the other thing is it's really walkable. So we really like that about, like these towns and cities, is that, you can walk to things and not be so car dependent.
Yeah, there are plenty of whiskey saloons too.
Fits our Wild West theme perfectly.
Yeah, it's one of the best mountain towns I've ever seen anywhere in the world. So we came here brazenly, being kind of happy-go-lucky attitude, and right as we got on top, a huge storm started, and it started blowing off a bicycle off the mountain and even making the car sway a bit.